Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews. Oh look, it's General Hux. Hux, that's a weird name. Hey, what's with the First Order and the Resistance? Did you guys lose copyright or something? Bruh, that doesn't work. Spider sense. You suck. I'm calling your boss. Shoot at me.
What do you want? I am on vacation.
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Holy. Oh, hey, Spider-Man. You miss me yet, sir? Captain Kirk's calling. I gotta go. He sucks.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Black Series figure from Star Wars, The Force Awakens, and it's General Hux. I don't ever remember seeing this in the store, actually, and I wasn't too particularly excited to get him. I just didn't like the character much in the movie, and the figure just kind of looks bleh to me. However, I did find this figure at my local flea market, Emporium 31, and I went ahead and picked him up. And the reason I picked him up, as you can see on the side of the package there, it was $4.99. Initially, it was $9.99, which is still half the price of the figure, but for $5, I was like, why not? So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have General Hux in package, and there's a shit ton of tape on this thing. I don't know if this looks like it was open, somebody didn't like it, so they put it back in. The gun fell out, but it was $5, I don't care. Side of the package, it says First Order General Hux, and then it says Hux, I guess it says Hux in the black there. It says Star Wars The Force Awakens at the top. We get the artwork, there's his name, just kind of a close-up. So, Star Wars, The Force Awakens. So there he is. His gun fell out, but it's still there. And then, yeah, so there is Hux. This side, it says Hux and General Hux First Order. There's all the tape on the top of the package. It is lucky number 13, and he was only $4.99, half off from $9.99, which is half off from retail. So here is the back of the packaging. And just like all the other figures, we get the artwork right there. There's a little write-up. He is number 13, so just kind of a close-up really quick. Dun, 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 dun. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And that pretty much does it for the super taped-up packaging. Let's go ahead and get General Hux out of box and see what we think. Here we have General Hux out of package, and I gotta say, I'm more impressed with this figure than I thought I was going to be. I really had no intention of ever getting this. The only reason why I got him because he was so bloody cheap, and I gotta say, for an Imperial, well, a First Order figure, he's actually pretty impressive. The sculpt is good. I like the articulation on it. I think the paint apps for what we have is pretty decent, and he can get into those Imperial type poses really, really well. I like the boot shine and the gloves, and the jacket comes off, so you can either have him in the trench coat that he had in the movie, or you can have him in a standard Imperial style uniform, which is really impressive. To be honest, the only thing that is disappointing, and that's kind of being nitpicky, is the fact that he doesn't have any place to store his blaster except in his hand. It'd been nice if he had a little holster on his leg or the belt or something to store that, but yeah, that's really the only flaw I see with this guy. So taking a look at his accessories, I'm gonna take a look at his blaster real fast. So there's his blaster, little itty bitty pea shooter. It's got some paint apps on one side. However, No paint apps on that side, which is kind of strange. I don't know what the deal is with that, but it fits in his hand really well, which I really do dig. And then, so he's got his coat here, so I'm going to take the coat off and show him what he looks like without the coat. Come on, buddy. Let's take your jacket off. It's a nice thick rubber, which I really do like. I think that works really well. And yeah, so there he is without said coat jacket thing. Yeah, ta-da. So yeah, I mean, it looks good without the jacket and with the jacket, and he can, my favorite thing is he can get into that nice Imperial stand, which is how he's going to be displayed up on the shelf for sure. All right, now as far as articulation goes, his head does move back and forth. He can look down that far. He can look up pretty far too, which is kind of nice. He's got a twist up here at the shoulder. It does spin around, so that's nice. He's got a single joint on the elbow, but it's really super far both directions. It's to get him in those nice poses and get his jacket on and off. His wrist does spin around, and it is also on a twist. Very, very nice. He does have a twist at the waist, but it's very stiff. There is no up and down ab crunch, which is unfortunate. His legs don't go out too terribly far because of his shirt. They don't go back that far either. There is a twist at the top of the leg. The legs go out about that far. There is no twist at the top of the boot, which is unfortunate. He does have a double jointed knee, which is nice. And then he has a hinge at the ankle, but he has no ankle pivot. With this being his widest possible stance with both feet not quite flat on the floor, but he does still balance really well. Love the balance on this guy. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love the First Order patch he's got on his arm there. The hat looks good. It's got the same logo there. The face sculpt is pretty decent. The skin tone's a little off to me. It almost looks like Play-Doh or something. He's very pale. He's got his kind of reddish blonde hair, which is cool. And the uniform just looks so good. I really do like it. I think they did a good job with it. He's got the silver bands on his sleeve there, which looks really, really nice. I just think overall they did a great job with the sculpt, with the jacket off here, like shown, or with the jacket on. And of course, here he is with the jacket on. This is definitely the way to pose the figure up on the shelf. This is the way he looked for the majority of the film, which looks really nice. I like the black trench coat. I think it works really well with the sleeves. Very seamless and just gives it a lot more depth. It looks very leather-like, which I do like on the front and the back. And just how he can get into the Imperial pose. Very, very slick. Now taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again we got a bunch of black. I like how the shirt comes down just below the crotch area. The belt looks nice. The big baggy pants under there looks really, really good. All the detail in his jacket just looks really, really sharp. And I love how he's got the glossy black plastic for the gloves on his hands. That just makes it look very, very nice and very Imperial to me. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, the glossy black on these boots looks awesome, looks very Imperial. I like how the pants are all nice and baggy. The detail in the sculpting on the jacket all the way down to the mid-level of the boots looks really, really nice. Again, I mean, I expected nothing out of this figure, and the detail on it, the paint apps, the posability, the stability, and just general quality of the figure impressed the living crap out of me. For comparison, here we have General Hux with his buddy Kylo Ren, and I like the fact in the movie they were about the same as far as rank goes in the First Order. It wasn't quite like Tarkin and Vader, where Tarkin obviously had more rank than Vader did on the Death Star, and these guys kind of co-ran the First Order, and it was kind of interesting to see them together. Definitely looking forward to seeing more tension between these two in the upcoming Last Jedi. So is General Hux a figure that you want in your Star Wars collection? I'm going to say yes. If nothing else, use him for fodder to make Imperial officers for your Star Wars collection. If you like Force Awakens and you like the character, then you're definitely going to like this figure. If you're just looking for good Imperial officers, he's got the posability. The jacket comes on and off, so you can repaint him, maybe put different heads onto the figure to get different looks. But overall, I really do hope they use this body mold more frequently to give us the other admirals and captains from the Death Star and the various Star Destroyers. So there he is, General Hux from Star Wars The Force Awakens Black Series.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.